Hey, Keith Hernandez, did you see our amazing defensive plays and fundamental team play in our series against your team? Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. You skipped those games because you hate us and you're an idiot. Well, next time, maybe shut your mouth! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to It's Always Sunny in South Philadelphia, episode number 17 of season number 2. I am your host, Riley Rich. I know this episode is coming out very late, and I apologize for that, but I did tell you that this summer schedule was going to be a bit wacky, and you know what? It's actually been pretty consistent, much better than I thought. But this episode, we are going to be talking about two division matchups for the Phillies. They played at home against the Marlins, and then they went to Nightmare on Earth Citi Field to take on the New York Mets in a crucial weekend series. That will be coming up right after this. First, you guys know the drill. If you want a shirt like this or the shirt that you saw in last week's episode, you go to bonfire.com/store/ISSP-merch. And also, one more housekeeping announcement. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the MLB news, but we've seen that they've set an All-Star Game date for Seattle, or for the All-Star Game next year in Seattle. They set a date for the London series, XYZ. It is known facts, it is common knowledge, that the MLB has a schedule in place for next season. They were supposed to release it on Wednesday, but they didn't because the NBA released their schedule. Yeah, and then there was been some sort of like calls for shallowness and whatever. And I don't know. Sports leagues are pretty pathetic all on their own, but never mind. The point being, the 2023 MLB schedule is coming out very soon. Possibly as soon as the day after you see this, which would be a Friday, which is, I think, when they did it last year, although 2 weeks before. On the day that the schedule is released, you can bet yourself that I will be live streaming my live reaction to the Philadelphia Phillies schedule. So I'll post it on socials. I'll do all of that. But just keep a heads up for look on the YouTube channel for a live stream and a live reaction to the Phillies schedule. And again, I don't know if you guys know, but we're playing every team this year. So I know I have a large crowd from Massachusetts. So if you guys do come, I will place a bet on the Phillies-Red Sox series next year. That'll be a ton of fun. But let's stick to this year because we have a pennant race, a playoff race for sure. Much better than last year. It's too early. It's not September yet. I can't really say that yet. But it's all right because we're beating the Marlins, which is what we're going to talk about right now. 8 out of 10 segue. We start off this series with a 4-1 win. I don't know what I'm talking about. Zach Wheeler started the first game of the Marlins series. He went 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. JT Realmuto and Segura Jean with the home run. I'm not Aiden Hutchinson. Realmuto Segura also had multi-hit games. Also Kyle Schwarber with a multi-hit game in there. The bullpen this whole week, the bullpen has been solid except for one bad inning by Andrew Bellotti, and I'm not even going to hold him against it because he fixed it by pitching a somewhat decent inning after that. For Monday's game, it was Jose Alvarado, David Robertson, and Sir Anthony Dominguez nailing down the save. 2 for 6 runners in scoring position. Again, we have hits. If there's like a multiple hits with runners in scoring position, you can pretty much guarantee a win for the Phillies, and that's kind of what happened here. And also what happened the day after, when we went 3 for 9 with runners in scoring position, and we had 4 team strikeouts in Tuesday's 4-3 win over the Marlins. Again, 4 team strikeouts is one of the best numbers you can have, especially for a strikeout-prone team, or that's the Philly stereotype about our team, is that we strike out a ton. But we had 4 team strikeouts, and I think all of those contact lovers, like those Guardians fans, they'd be super proud of us. Thor took the mound for Wednesday's game, because they had an off day on the Monday, as I am stupid. He went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Again, not that many strikeouts. Actually, a pretty entertaining game to watch, all in all, considering the Phillies games, and they're kind of long and not really, they don't really run up the score like they did last year, which may or may not be a good thing. Again, like I said before, Andrew Bellotti, the one bad inning this week in the 8th inning, but it's all right because Phillies rebounded. Brad Hand in the 7th, Seranthony Dominguez in the 9th. Kyle Schwarber went 3 for 4 with a double and 2 RBIs. Yeah, that's right. Our boy Schwarber can hit for contact. And he led the charge offensively. Unfortunately, though, for Thursday's game, it was a 3-0 loss. We did get shut out. The momentum hit a dead stop. I don't usually like to bring momentum because it's not a hardcore statistic that we can actually point to and say, this is real. You can't really prove that momentum is real. But winning the game before a Mets series is super important. And spoiler alert, they didn't do that the week after, which we'll get to next week. But, I mean, a loss is one thing. We got shut out and we got absolutely destroyed. Well, 3-0, about as destroyed as a 3-0 loss can get. 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. 10 guys left on base. These are Joe Girardi stats right here. Kyle Gibson went 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. There's a bit of error play in there somewhere. 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Bryson Stott went 2 for 4, multi-hit game for Stott. Nick Nelson, Corey Knebel, and Connor Brogdon, very solid in the bullpen, but it was just too late. The Marlins started Edward Cabrera. Edward Cabrera is a very good pitcher. I'm going to say that straight up. Sinker, fastball, slider. He's got a ton of velocity. He's got a ton of movement on his pitches. Strikeouts are key. The stamina isn't really there yet. He's not really Sandy Alcantara the second yet, but it's amazing to me what talent the Marlins are getting in their pitching staff, and it's really just all up to their offense if they want to push, which hopefully they don't. But I'm just giving credit where credit's due, and that Edward Cabrera had a very strong start. 5 2/3, 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So then we get to the Mets series. The most crucial series of them all. I know I did a live stream of a Mets series in April. I don't know why it was taken down off of YouTube. I didn't even know that it got taken down, and they didn't even alert me of it, but it just did. Oh, I mean, never mind. That was on Twitter. Never mind. I'm again losing brain cells this summer. Don't worry, I'm going back to school. I'll be fine. But, as I was saying, Phillies-Mets games, guys, if you have the ability to see a Phillies-Mets series, which should be Saturday on Fox, go watch. I'm serious. These games are so hype. They go so hard. I'm going to anger a lot of people when I say this, but they're so much better than Red Sox-Yankees games. Because most of them are on Sunday Night Baseball and they take way too long and whatever. These Mets-Phillies games are so hype. Most of them go down to the 8th inning. Most of them have like clutch strikeouts to end the inning. Very good pitching matchups. And that's exactly what we saw this past weekend. The Mets are bringing out everybody. They had Scherzer, they had DeGrom, they had Chris Bassett. The Phillies did pretty good for themselves too. We had Ranger Suarez, Aaron Nola, and Zach Wheeler. Ranger Suarez, most people would say, is the worst person on that list, but he had a very strong start on that Friday game. 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. For Max Scherzer, he pitched on Friday as well. He also went 7 innings, 9 hits, 1 run, 6 strikeouts. Very good that we got 9 hits off of him. Very good that we didn't strike out double-digit times like we did in some other games in this series. Bryson Stott went 3 for 4. He's continuing his role. Alec Boehm with 2 RBIs. Multiple hits with runners scoring position. We went 2 for 9. 9 runners left on base isn't the greatest thing to see. 11 strikeouts is also not the greatest thing to see. That's why the Phillies offense didn't really control this game. Again, it was all about pitching, though. Ranger Suarez, Jose Alvarado, Seranthony Dominguez in the ninth, David Robertson getting the save in the 10th for the Mets, Scherzer, Adam Ottavino, Edwin Diaz. Yes, the trumpet man is here to ruin my dreams and my day and make sure I never sleep again, because in my head will be that stupid trumpet sound. That stupid trumpet song that I would never get out of my head. Also, Michael Givens, but he did give away the game at the end. Matt Vierling saved the Friday game. Clutch throw to the plate. He nailed whoever was trying to go home. I don't really remember. That was a terrible idea to send him anyway. I was watching that live. It was like medium deep left field, but it wasn't really that deep. They still decided to send him because I don't know. Maybe they don't do their scouting on Matt Vierling, but he had a clutch throw. Got the guy out. That's the end of the ninth. You go to extra innings. Phillies get their ghost runner in. Mets don't. David Roberts such it down. And it's a 2-1 win for the Phillies. A clutch start to the series. And then they got shut out for the rest of the series. Yay! Offensively led team. Congratulations. You got shut out for the rest of the series against a good team. Good God. They wasted a Nola start, too. Nola start on Saturday. It was a 1-0 loss. Nola went a complete game, technically. Nola had a complete game. 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. That is as good as you are going to get from a pitcher, and you waste it every time, and it's very sad because it's Nola every time. Every time. Bryson Stott again getting a hit. Reese and Castellanos are the only 3 hits on the game. 14 strikeouts. 10 of them were from Jacob deGrom, who went 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and again 10 strikeouts. Seth Lugo, Trevor May haunts us way back when he was our number 1 prospect, and now he's ruining our dreams as well as Edwin Diaz. Pete Alonso with an RBI single in the first. That was the only run of the game. The Phillies went 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. Again, when you get 3 hits, you're not going to have that many opportunities with runners in scoring position. They went 0 for 2. They left 5 guys on, and that all culminates in a 1-0 loss. One of the worst games that you can get from the Phillies. And I don't know how you go worse than that. They somehow went worse than that. Again, I am a firm believer that false optimism is worse than no optimism. Just don't even let us have runners on. The Phillies got runners on. They got their hit. They did things. They went 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position on Sunday. 0 for 10. That is an alarming number across the board. That is a terrible game. 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position, 12 left on base. I was kidding when I said that these are Joe Girardi numbers. Now they are actually looking like Joe Girardi numbers, and I'm scared that September's coming early. Zach Wheeler took the mound for Sunday again. He did get roughed up here and there. He had a 4-run fourth against them. 6 innings, 9 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, the final line. Corey Knebel, Andrew Bellotti, and Brad Hand shut down from there. Again, way too late. Because we couldn't get the offense. Well, we actually could get the offense going. We could get the offense going. We just couldn't cash in when it mattered most. Nick Castellanos with our only multi-hit player. For the Mets, Chris Bassett took the mound for the Metropolitans. He went 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Trevor Williams, Michael Givens, Joely Rodriguez, and Adam Ottavino. Again, I talk about Cabrera stuff. You have to watch Ottavino pitch. His slider actually, turns right to go left. Adam Ottavino has crazy stuff. I want him so bad for our bullpen. Please give me Adam Ottavino. I do not want Daniel Vogelback, though. I know he's, every single person's hero, and he did hit a home run. I do not want Daniel Vogelback. Just going to say that right now. Don't need another strikeout prone guy. So that's it. we took the series against the Marlins. We dropped the series against the Mets. No sweeps. Up next for this team, they travel to Cincinnati and then go back home for the Mets Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A 3-day, 4-game series. Saturday is a doubleheader against the Mets due to a rain out in May, which is actually perfect. I think that was the best idea to push everything back. And I don't want to spoil things. Hopefully they do well. I mean, the Reds aren't really the greatest team, but hopefully they do well. So now it's time to go to minor league baseball like we do every single time that we review these weeks. Let's start with AAA. Again, they're in the middle of a playoff push. They're 10 games over 500 as of the day that I'm recording this. They split the series. They went 3-3. They played at home against the Charlotte Knights, AAA affiliate of the Chicago White Sox. Josh Ockamy and Will Toffee led the way for the offense. Bubby Rossman was our best pitcher in terms of whip. Now, again, stats aren't really the greatest on minor leagues. You have to sort by like either 7 days or 15 days. And again, I'm recording this late. I don't know why. So I couldn't really do 7 days because that would influence this current week. That would be most of the stats. And then I can only do 15. So some of these might be off. Some of these might overlap next week. But I did the best I could. But Bubby Rossman led the way in the pitching staff. That is so fun to say. AA also split. They went to Harrisburg, the AA affiliate of the Washington Nationals. They split that series. Jack Conley had a pretty solid series. He only played 2 games, but again, solid series. Eric Miller got called up from AA to AAA. It's a call-up alert for one of our best prospects, Eric Miller, going from AA to AAA. Hopefully he gets a ton more innings up there. Hopefully they work on his stamina. If not, a solid left-handed relief option that should get all Phillies fans excited. And Trevor Bencourt went 8 innings and had a very solid whip as well. Class A Advance, Jersey Shore, they traveled to Greensboro. The Greensboro Grasshoppers, who I believe are the affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't know if that was before or after contraction, or maybe a little bit of both. I really don't know. Herbert Iser, the catcher, got called up from Class A Advance going to AA. He also did really well at AA as well. But he got the call-up, another call-up alert. Muzziotti was the week before. I didn't say that, though, but Muzziotti's getting the call-up from AA to AAA. He is injured currently, though, so maybe not that exciting. Baron Radcliffe, Ricks, and Wingrove. I wonder where you've heard those names before, because they have been killing it this year with Jersey Shore, leading the charge offensively. And, Andrew Painter is just continuing to do Andrew Painter things. 0.57 whip over, I believe, 14 innings in the last 15 games. And for Class A Clearwater, they're the only one to drop the series. They went 2-4. They played at home against the St. Lucie Mets. God, those Mets just won't leave us alone. Eric Brito led the way offensively. Not really a strong series offensively, though. But Josh Hendrickson with the 0.25 whip in 4 innings. And Iverson Castellano with a very strong performance as well. And lastly, to end our minor league segment here, they did update the top 100 prospects because there were a ton of graduations, mostly by other teams. But they did update our list. Andrew Painter finally is the number 1 prospect in the Phillies organization. He jumps all the way to 25, rightfully deserved, ahead of Bobby Miller on the Dodgers. I don't know where Bobby Miller is. He's 28 or something, but just had to put it out there. Mick Abel jumps to 57. And Logan O'Hoppe, I know he's on the Angels, but I did want to mention that Logan O'Hoppe is number 67. So 2 top 100 prospects for the Philadelphia Phillies. And we have reached the end of our week of review episode. So you know what that means. It's time for Philly of the Week. There were a lot of people that I could have given Philly of the Week to. I honestly could have given it to literally anyone in the bullpen. Maybe not Bilotti for his 1 for his like blown game, but like David Robertson, Sir Anthony Dominguez, Jose Alvarado, Brian Hand could have given it to any of them. But they didn't really have performances that shone out. Only one person had a performance that shone out this week. So it's time to give this guy away to another team. I actually was going to give this to Sir Anthony Dominguez, but I've changed my mind. Because this week's Philly of the Week goes to... Aaron Nola for his complete game. 8 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts against the Mets. Went toe-to-toe with Jacob deGrom, and 1 run in the first was all the difference. But still, the greatest performance that the Phillies had to offer. Congratulations to Aaron Nola for winning Philly of the Week. And that is going to do it for this episode of it. It's Always Sunny in South Philadelphia, our weekend review. Just some things to conclude. Make sure to follow and subscribe to wherever you listen. Those should be coming up right now. I know it's a bit too early, but it's fine. I am working on getting us to more platforms. So if you're an Amazon Music person or an Audible person, congratulations. You now have access to IASSP. If you are a Pandora person, which I don't even know if those people exist anymore. Those might be the same people that use Facebook. Burn. I am working on it for you guys. If you guys use Podvine, it's like an actual like podcast thing. I'm working on that as well. A crazy amount of downloads from this week alone. So thank you guys so much for that. And remember, even if the Phillies lose to the Mets again and again, even if I lose sleep from listening to that Narco song for Edwin Diaz, even if we somehow crumble in September yet again, keep your heads high, because it's always sunny in South Philadelphia. I'll see you guys next week.